getting started. So this next young lady that you all in Dallas know very well, Miss Dee Dee McGuire, but I have to just say this. She's also one of my dearest friends, right? And she's very modest. So she just recently was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame. Right? And I'm sorry, that is a big deal. She's very modest, but I just had to say, listen, we have to give her flowers right now. So let me just give you Dee Dee McGuire.
Okay, I can already tell I love you guys already. You guys got good energy. That's what we're going to need definitely for this taping right here. Yes, I am Dee Dee McGuire, host of Dee Dee in the Morning, heard locally right here on K104. Hey, I see Tammy over there. Tammy Franklin is here, and Sarah. I see y'all. There's some girlfriends of mine. I just want to say hi. Hey, real quick, though, before I bring these two out, these two are so amazing. I had to write some things down about, how you have friends, but you want to make sure you do justice and tell everybody about who they are. Well, these two, I think you already know, they are, of course, the Emmy-nominated couple from the hit television series Married to Real Estate. Clap it up, y'all watch that. They've inspired audiences all across the nation and the world. She will tell you, honestly, Egypt was on our show the other day, Egypt and Mike, and when she was telling me how many countries they are seen in, it is crazy, and it makes you so proud to know that this couple here are doing so many great things. And it's not just about what you see them doing on TV, it is about their legacy, and it's about their family. As founders of the Indigo Road family of companies, they have built a powerhouse brand that spans real estate, development, entrepreneurship, and community impact. Their story is one of faith, and that's the one thing I do love about the two of them. It's of faith, hard work, innovation, and purpose-driven leadership, and they're just getting started, y'all. They really are. They've got some projects that they're working on right now. They'll be telling you a little bit more about that. And I don't know, I could just keep going on and on and on about these two. Please welcome, everyone. Please join me in welcoming an extraordinary husband and wife team, visionary entrepreneurs, community leaders, and one of the most dynamic power couples in America today. You guys, please give them this love and this energy that you are giving all of us today. Please stand up and clap it up for Egypt, Sherrod, and Mike Jackson!
Hello, hello.
Hey, hey. I woke up this morning. Yes, I'm blessed. I can see where I'm going. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm willing and able. Yes, I'm blessed. I got food on the table. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Y'all know Mike wrote this. Yes, I'm blessed.
Just a little something, something.
One of the most downloaded songs right now, Mike wrote this.
Little something, something. Down, man, bring it down.
Hey, y'all.
Give a round of applause for yourselves.
Hi, family.
Wow.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm proud of you.
You clean up well.
A little something. I found this outside. I figured I'd put it on. But
What?
back, hold on. Can I get that book bag, Dee Dee? That book bag right there? Because
What are you doing?
this one is acting up right now.
What do you mean?
She just over here with this.
What is he doing? Hey, Tammy. How you doing, girl?
Yeah, Tammy.
What?
Oh, that's it? Tammy!
What are you doing, Michael?
Hold on, because, see, when I was upstairs taking a nap, did I just say nap like somebody's parent? She left the room
Are
without...
you sick? Boy.
She done came outside with all my goods out. Shame on you.
Walked right into that. You saw me pack this.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, you look
Michael.
good, though. You look good.
Thank you. See, you got to remind them every now and again who they're married to. You know what I mean, ladies? 23 years.
23 years, yeah. And I still like her.
Do you?
Yeah.
You say that this week. Last week you didn't say that.
Yeah, that was different. That was different.
So, our first live podcast event. We are so super excited to be here. A lot of things. You want to just update everybody on what's going on
Let's
in
go
life
for it.
and
Let's go for it.
family and business. And so Harper is 7.
Uh-huh.
You guys watched us since she was 9 months old, right? 7 years old, and she's running for president next year. Kendall just graduated middle school. Yeah, so she's going to high school, and she has her first boyfriend, and Mike vomits.
I don't even like, that don't even sound right to me.
boyfriend. Like that. Dude, listen, we got to find a different name for it. Like just friend, just special friend. Okay, I'm stealing that.
But,
Friend boy?
Friend boy. Hey, friend boy. Hey, friend boy. But I'm proud of him because he allowed her to have one. Simone, our eldest, you know the first child is always the trial child. You keep messing up. You do things wrong. She's still scarred to this day. She's 24 living in New York, and she won't even mention anybody that she's seeing. Because when he found out she had a boyfriend, and mind you, she was 18 when you even found out about her first boyfriend. He got on a plane, flew to New York to see her friend. I'm not exaggerating, and I told you I was going to tell folks, because that's just too much. He flew, drove to her friend's house, and wanted to know everything they knew about this boy.
So where did I go wrong at? Where did I go wrong at?
When you knocked on his door, unexpected, to introduce yourself as Simone's father.
That's because she was hiding texts. She was changed. You know, that's when the Snapchat.
She's 18. She's literally
So what?
grown.
I was asking a question. I didn't get the truth, so I had to dig a little deeper. So
Was
me
that
being
too much?
mad,
Somebody
that's what
just
I
help
need to
me.
do.
Is that too much? Y'all have a different
We in the right
state of
building.
mind
I
in
like
Texas.
y'all. Yeah, baby.
You have
Yeah.
a different state of mind.
See?
Anyway, no,
See?
I'm proud because, you know, he met Kendall's friend boy's father and mother.
Special friend.
Special. I don't know. That sounds a little more guilty. Special friend. Anyway.
I'm going to leave it alone.
So moving on, so the girls are doing well. The business is doing well. You guys watched us launch Indigo Road. Doing phenomenal. Our real estate brokerage, we are actually coming here to Dallas as well and opening another office in Houston. So we're expanding and growing. The design firm, we are Modern Luxury's Design Firm of the Year. Look, it's Godding. And then our home furnishings, we just launched our second collection in JCPenney. But can we have a moment of honesty with them?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So you got to know that 23 years of marriage, 3 kids, all these businesses, TV shows, that at some point you feel like you might lose one another or you lost one another. And that actually happened with Mike and I. We separated. It only lasts a couple weeks because he never left the driveway. He never left the driveway. He doesn't want to count it.
I was in the car praying.
He doesn't count it.
I said this, I'm going to stay right here until she come to her senses, because right now, she acting up. Just pray for me, Lord.
You left me. I didn't leave you. You left me. You went and packed your bags and got in the car.
You put your heels on talking about, I'm going to the gas station. I ain't coming back. Did you not?
I did. I told him, that's it. I'm going on a date. Somebody's going to take me on a date. No, he said it doesn't count because he never left the driveway.
Here's what a lot of folks, I think, misconstrue, and they take it the wrong way, where they think marriage will never have its stripes, its storms, its problems. Thing is, in that is when you consistently and continuously, intentionally continue to choose each other despite what's going on. You know, like the palm tree. When the palm tree constantly is getting blown around, the roots grow deeper. It's a scientific fact. They grow deeper when the storms come. The problem with a lot of relationships is when things get stormy and rocky, people just uproot and they never get deep in the problems, the issues, the concerns, the complaints, the conversations. Their roots never get deep, so they just up and leave because they think, I think I married the wrong person. No, it just means you have to keep continuing to choose that person over and over again if you really want to be in that marriage.
Thank you, Confucius. I'm like, who is this? I like him.
Alhamdulillah.
I think I'll keep you after all. Yes.
But speaking of which, before we get to our next guest, because we're talking about God and all these other things, I would love for everyone to bow our heads. Can we bless this room? Dearly beloved, we come to you today humble, grateful, and appreciative for all that you're doing in everyone's life. We ask that you continue to bless us, continue to keep us, continue to guide us, Father God. We ask you to continue to love on us and bring your favor to us daily. We understand that it is better to give than receive, because in the giving we receive more of your favor. Lord, we thank you for it all. Thank you for being above us, beneath us, below us, around us. Continue to be in this room and touch everyone and let them know that they are blessed. They woke up this morning. Don't take it for granted. Father God, continue to cover us, protect this place as they leave and everyone in here. We thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. It's easy to follow a man who is leading you to Christ, isn't it? Somebody said, whoop, 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 whoop. So, but with that, you know, what's funny is this podcast actually started, it was just going to be like a hobby, and it has turned into a ministry that we are just so grateful for.
Yes.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and this was one of those moments where I'm in that good sleep, you know, that good sleep, where you just like had a dream, and you're just like, oh, and then Mike, babe, wake up, I got it.
I did.
What do you have? He said, we're going to do a podcast. Mind you, I had no idea what a podcast was at this time. It was before everybody was podcasting. I had no idea. What is a podcast? Why are we podcasting? And he said, because we have to connect with the people and we have to tell them and inspire them to stay married. And so this was yet another one of his great ideas that I'm glad I listened to, the Marriage and Money podcast, because what it did for us, and I don't think that folks really think about this. When you're married, you need a support system. You need to be around, and not just married, in a coupleship, or even someone who is posturing themselves toward marriage. Think about that, because you got to be in the mindset. You have to have the mindset first before you even match. So what it did for us is provide a village of other people who pour into us and we learn from, because the reality is we ain't experts. We don't have it figured out. I still need prayer. And
Daily.
you weren't supposed to co-sign. But so we've met so many friends, just have a village. So when we run into problems, thank you for the prayer warriors, we can pick up the phone and actually call and say, how do you get through this? Because he done lost his mind. He went out and bought a sports car on Tuesday. He can't even fit in the car. How do you? But that is what I'm talking about. And so we decided to because it was going to be just something we did for a few episodes.
Yeah, it started as Ask Anything. It literally was in our den, and it was called Ask Anything with Egypt and Mike, where we would send it out to social media and say, ask us anything, and we would respond truthfully. And I think we did 5 episodes of that. Didn't care where it landed, where it went, but it got a great response. And in that moment, I said, you know what, there's something here. So while we were filming our TV show, I said, there's a different audience that may not watch our TV show that we need to reach out to. So let's do this. And as she stated, one of the things we say all the time is that we're not experts. We're just going to give you our experience, and you take from it whatever works for you. You know, living through other people's experience, because marriage is not one way for
Relationships aren't. I know we keep saying marriage, but it's like a lot of folks have been together longer than married folks. They're in a coupleship,
yes.
Or they're still creating and allowing and trusting in God to mold the partner for them as well. And so there's just a lot to learn. And I said this earlier, proximity is success. You got to be in the room. You got to be around the people who are doing what it is that you want to do. So we're putting ourselves around other God-fearing couples who are staying married, like this couple we're about to bring to the stage. Okay, just found out they've been married 39 years.
Well, y'all better make it a little bit louder for 39 years. Look, they acting like they've been in here 40 years.
And still like each other. Still genuinely like one another. We know them from so many Tyler Perry shows. Yes. Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Medea Goes to Jail, Meet the Browns, Tyler Perry's Assisted Living. On top of that, they are touring nationally. They have a book, Us Against the World, a hit album, Live, Breathe, Fight. And of course, you know them without further ado, David and Tamela Mann.
Ups and downs.
Let's go. Give it up.
With the tiny waist. Yes, with the tiny waist.
Matches him.
Hi, family. Give it up, guys. Give it up for them. Yes. All right. Test your mics. You good?
Good evening.
I was waiting for you to say, take me to the...
Hello, good people. And the bad ones, too. I don't want to leave anybody out. Just in case.
Hi, family.
Hello.
39 years.
38.
38. 38 years.
Going on 39.
And loving it. That's the thing. Still loving it.
Yes.
Like every day.
Elaborate. I love that you came out the gate with that and loving it. Go on that.
Because this is my boyfriend, my baby daddy, my best friend. He really is my best friend. So we really enjoy each other's company.
Yeah. We have to be, let me tell you one thing. We have to be careful that, because we'll get caught in our own world. And sometimes, even in a crowd like this, we will sit and be having our own conversation and like, oh, we supposed to be talking to y'all. we just been together so long, it's just.
So y'all are that couple people say, get a room.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Will do.
And proud of it.
I told her, even, we got all adults in here. I told her by the time she gets 60, she not even gonna have to give me none. I'll just walk by. And she turned 60 a couple weeks ago, and I'm just walking by.
So wait, I'm doing the math. How many of you are trying to do the math when you hear 38 years? You're like, wait a minute.
We got married young.
So you were teenagers.
21.
21.
Wow.
Were you each other's first love?
No, I had been around.
Yeah. He had several loves.
I was a hoe in these streets.
I really didn't have no loves. I don't know. It was interesting. My life was interesting. I was a thick girl, so it's like I was more kind of like the shadow chick.
What's a shadow chick?
Shadow chick is when people only want to be with you in the dark. Late at night. Late at night, they come stop by. You really don't go anywhere. You don't do the things. You just be a thing.
See, wow.
But I
There
didn't
was a lot
realize
in that.
I didn't realize that it didn't come to me until we were writing the book. I was like, people was coming by. It was like I wasn't, I really didn't have like the boyfriend thing. I had a lot of friends, but it was never nothing like really serious.
What comes with that?
Well, first, when you have to find yourself. I had to find myself and really fall in love with myself and know my worth. Evidently, then I didn't know my worth because I was giving myself away to people that didn't deserve me. So it's like once I realized that, it's like, okay, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to keep singing and just wait until that thing happened.
And trusting.
And trust the Lord.
Bam, here I am.
Yeah. And the
So
Lord,
you came,
he
you,
really
you
did.
met her in the light.
He did.
We started out, we were just friends. Like this is how crazy it was. I used to call her and tell her about girls, like, this girl tripping.
Yeah.
She tripping, she was at the hospital with my first child.
Yep.
Like, I said, you don't have to go to work, you may as well just come hang out with me at the hospital.
Yeah.
21 hours she came and spent at the hospital.
Yep.
So what was that about, Tamela?
He was just my friend, honestly.
So he was
but
with
in
another
your
woman.
head,
and y'all
he
were
was just your friend?
Actually, we started singing together.
Okay.
We were teenagers. We started singing together. We had a group called Humble Hearts. It was us, me and David. Kirk was in it, and then our pastor now, Darrell Blair. So it was Kirk Franklin, Darrell Blair, and me and David. Them three started singing
We were starting first. We were local famous.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
We
then
we was famous all over the town.
Then I started singing with them later. So, but it came out of our friendship because, like he said, we'd be on the phone like he was washing dishes. I had already moved out because I was like a little bit older than him, just a half a year.
She like them young.
Whatever. We're not. But anyway, so so it really was our friendship that really pulled us even further together.
Y'all just cemented the idea that men cannot just be friends.
We were friends.
But then you've been married for 38 years now. So think about that. The woman in the hospital that was like, that's just his friend.
Oh, that did come back to haunt us later, but
Yeah.
No.
but we really.
Mama did say
I'll
that.
tell you, like my child's mom. We were gonna be engaged to be married, and I
Okay.
just was like, I can't do lifetime with her. And I just decided, because some people go ahead and do it. Oh, I done bought the ring, and I done proposed,
Or
and
you have
I don't
the
want to
baby.
let
You had
we
the
had a
baby.
baby, and I don't want to let nobody down. And I was like, nah. When I do, I am, and I will for life. And that's what I was like, And then so I just started telling, man, these girls tripping, and she even seen me get busted, so she knew where all the skeletons were buried. She knew everything. And one day I kissed her, she fell in love, and bam.
Wait, all right, wait. So Tamela, what's the
One
real
day I
story?
kissed her.
What's the real story?
Well, we was playing.
See, I ain't lying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What y'all was playing?
We were playing because we were like, the thing is our story is so crazy. We were like mentors for some other young kids because our world, y'all, we had no money. So our world was just basically church.
Okay.
Because you could go to church musicals and all these things for free. And when then none of us had no money, so it's like that's kind of where we all met up. So we had started another youth choir with some kids that were younger than us that we were helping them, and they were learning parts and all this stuff. So one day we was riding in this van, and I don't know what made David say, "We're gonna show y'all how to kiss."
Just dumb.
That did not come out of nowhere.
It did. It really
It
did
was like,
come out
today?
of. It
Today
really
I'm gonna
did.
set it
It
up
wasn't
like
in my
this.
defense. Something came up. It wasn't out of the blue. Something happened.
You know,
I don't know what
you had to
happened.
be scheming. For
She
that
had to
moment,
send some
though.
kind of signal.
I did not.
Because I was young
don't
and
re-
innocent. Had
I
never
don't
been
recall.
touched that day.
I will not say anything that may incriminate me. No, but it went from us, we kissed, and then that kiss, and then we started messing around a little bit.
No, she ain't telling it right.
Well, that's enough. You don't have to go in all the details.
I'm going to tell the details.
You don't have to go all the details.
I was sitting there and I had planned on smack like that.
Yeah.
We did that.
That's what.
Oh, she slipped the tongue.
She slipped it.
Okay, and you didn't deny it. You didn't deny it. You did.
I
You made the first move.
I did. Well,
Yes.
when he smacked me, that was a move.
I wasn't asking for no tongue.
You didn't. You
And
pulled it.
No, what had happened was I was sitting there when she did it. I was like, and I didn't know what to do. So
You said, don't hurt me.
it was my first time that day.
So you said I will know when I'm ready to get married because I do, and it's
I
gonna be
will.
forever. So when did you realize that she was in front of you? The
I
whole
just
time?
started seeing the traits. Because, my daughter, I'm the kind of father, like, no disrespecting, but I didn't need nobody to help me take care of my child.
Right.
Like, I was there, I could throw her up, change the diaper before she hit the bed, do all the things. So, but I started testing ladies. I have my daughter, and I have a young lady come over, and I just I hand my child to her and see how that goes. And if they couldn't handle it, all right, I'll see you, God bless you, good night, have a great day. But I started to see how she would interact with my child. And so one time, me and the baby mom got into it. And she wouldn't let me see the child. Yep. What my friend did, and she was my friend, she said, what I'll do is I'll get the child.
But I knew the mama.
Yes, she knew the mom.
I knew the mama. I grew up in the area, so I knew the girl. A young
Okay.
lady.
And so she said, what I'll do is I'll get the child. I'll bring him, so she'll stay with me. She'll be with me. And then that way I can come, you can see your child. And so the baby mom, she was cool with that. Yep. And so I started to see now one thing she did that was foul.
Okay, give it up. And it's the truth. We know how you reacted already, so we can see it's the truth. Go on and lay it on her.
You a woman. You supposed to be on.
I'm not a woman that takes every woman's side.
Let it out.
She taking care of the child, and she popped back up over my house. She done went and took pictures with the baby before the mama did. She got pictures.
I feel attacked. But I did. That was ratchet.
Did she? So she was obviously upset.
Well, she really didn't say anything. But it was awkward.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Forgive me,
Because the baby's
Lord.
sitting up on her shoulder and just
I
sitting
don't
in
know
her
what
arms.
made me do that, and I ain't even had no money for no pictures. I don't even know why I did that. Just
Wait,
broke.
was it the J.C. Penney
It was
photos?
Girl,
It was for the J.C. Penney.
No, Sears.
It was
Sears.
J.C. Penney. Everybody had the J.C. Penney photo shoot back in the
But
day.
I did, and I gotta go apologize to her for that.
It's too late.
Cause that was ratchet. I don't even know what made. And then after I did it, then she went and took some with her baby.
I know she.
You were inspired.
But okay, I'm gonna tell y'all really what happened is by me being the mediator with the baby being there, I really start growing an attachment to her it wasn't just for him, but because the baby was just in the middle. So I was really, when I would keep her, like on the weekends, because I mean, the weekend, it was like I would keep her, she'd stay overnight with me. So I just really grew an attachment with her. And even to this day, our relationship is better than it is with her mama's. So I just had that, I really had the mother wit, I guess.
And that's what kind of started
I
making me
didn't
look
mean
at her
I
like,
didn't mean no harm, but
yeah,
that's what started.
I started looking at her like, wow, if you'll do that and you're my friend, think about when I make that commitment to, I do. And I just start seeing all the yes and the wins and the things some of the things that made me, think negatively about the other one, I started seeing the positive in her. And I was like, hey, man, this is the one.
She was hidden in plain sight.
Yeah, for real. For real. And I didn't even, I did the truth. I didn't ask her to marry me.
Wait, did you ask
What
him?
happened?
No, I told her we getting married. That's what real niggas telling you.
And wait, how far in were y'all at that point?
About a year.
About a year.
About a year.
But
you
we're
had
right.
already known each other for so long.
Right. Well, we riding, and I just say, we gonna get married. But she didn't say nothing. So I'm thinking like, what? She let 2 weeks pass, and I say, you did hear me, right?
I was like, yeah, I did. But in my mind, I was saying that if he asked me again, that means he really meant it. And that means he really want to be with me, and I ain't got to worry about all no sneaking around and all this kind of dibbing and dabbling mess. Because I didn't want that. I wanted to be in it for life, and I wanted to give my whole everything to him, and I wanted it.
Boy, you did.
And vice versa. So he really is my friend. He really is my friend, but
That was my
love
inside voice.
I love this man, and I know
y'all
he
do.
loves me, and it's just different, and I just really thank God for him.
And you know how people wait till that perfect time to get married.
Yes.
We want to have the big
Yes.
wedding, and we want the bridesmaids and all that. We waiting on the
Finances.
money, the finances. We had went and got our license, right? We got our license one day, and we went to church. Because every Sunday, when you living together, every Sunday you got to go down to the altar to repent, because during the week y'all done did some stuff. Every week you going down to the altar repenting about the same. Lord, forgive us. It was good, but forgive us.
So true. I said we might as well go on.
And we went and sit back down, and she was
I
like,
said, why don't we just ask Pastor to marry us? I said, because otherwise we're going to have to come right back again and ask the Lord to forgive us again. Because I was being honest.
You should have been able to restrain yourself from this.
We was living together. We was laying side by side.
Right. I couldn't.
You know you wasn't going to
I was.
deny.
So wait a minute. So 38 years of marriage. Did you guys have any breaks in between?
No breaks in between.
Wow.
The only break we had is I went on tour with Diary of a Mad Black Woman to play, and the longest was like 3 weeks.
But every 2-3 weeks, I had to come out there and give a visit. It's only so
Conjugal
long.
visits.
Yes. I knock on that door, and it was hi, and let's go. And true story.
Y'all said y'all love each other, but it is clear as day that you like each other.
That's the thing.
You actually like each other. That is extremely important in marriages, because people think all it takes is some love.
No.
And I'm here to tell you it's not just about some love.
Yeah.
So what keeps the I like you going?
Go ahead, Mom.
It's really our friendship. By us starting as friends, that has truly been the savior of our relationship. We started out as friends, and that is truly our foundation is the Lord and then our friendship. And I know in my heart that is what's kept us, even the times when it did get the struggle got a little rough, like I'm finna go with my mama's. Then I realized really there was nowhere to go.
The story behind that is, one of my biggest fears is when I said I do, I said I do. And one of my biggest fears is losing my family. That was like a big fear for me. Like, I just can't. So this is why you shouldn't take somebody's weakness or somebody's, and use that against them. Right. It is something that we shouldn't do. And we were young in our marriage, and so her deal was whenever we would start arguing, I'm taking my kids. I don't know why they become y'all kids. I don't know why they y'all kids when y'all mad.
That's how the mothers feel.
Right.
We just feel it.
Except when they act up.
Right.
You better go get your kids.
So she said, I'm taking my kids and I'm leaving. And I'm moving. Yeah. And I was like, no, don't do that. It was a fear of mine. And one day she said it after saying it too many times. And I said, if you say it one more time, I'm packing your stuff and I'm taking you wherever you want to go.
I never said it again.
You knew he was serious.
I did, and it's like after I thought about where my mom lived, and I was like,
That's not gonna work for
I mean,
me.
we was doing all
not
right.
gonna work.
Look, we was doing all right then, so it's like, girl, you better hush. So I hushed.
Do y'all have rules for your marriage?
We don't say shut up.
That's one thing
We've never cussed each other out.
Okay.
Ne-
No.
Never?
Never cuss. You sound like Tyler Perry. Tyler always say cuss him one
Just
time.
cuss him out one time.
Cuss him for
Define cussing out, though.
No, just like
you know.
you know what
See, they don't say them words.
Like I
know how to do it.
Yeah.
I had it really bad at one time in my life
Do
early
you
on.
write it down and give
No,
him a letter?
I'm a yeller. It's like I'm a soprano, so I'm like up there. My voice gets real big.
and,
Take me to get on my
I am not singing those things. I'm not thinking about taking you to the king at that moment. That is a true fact.
For me, is I don't like yelling. If we gonna
Right, he
argue,
don't. He
I don't do no yelling. This is what you're gonna get out of me. I'm not doing no bunch of screaming and yelling. Well, her on the other hand, she was, and you said that.
And I don't want him to repeat it a whole bunch of times.
Right.
Don't keep saying that to me.
But I'm telling you,
That
like,
aggravates
and
me.
I would tell if you gonna yell, you're not gonna get much out of me. Now, if we bring it down here, and that always is like, ugh, okay. Because somebody has to be the voice, and I'm not always the voice of reason, because my thing was early on in our marriage, what I would do is when I would get upset, silence. She came in one time and she was like, real sincere, she's so sweet. She came in really sweet and she said, babe, we need to talk. With my arrogant self, I said, okay, go ahead and talk then. Just like that, just
My feelings was so crushed.
just ignorant.
I just wonder because, I mean, getting together at age 21, there's a lot of growing that happens, especially when you have 5 children. What do you guys have, 8 grandchildren?
9.
9. Congratulations. You've got TV shows and movies. So there are a lot of forces, distractions, entities, and energy that come in, and it can change sometimes the dynamic. I know over the course of our 23 years, we're not the same people we were when we first got
Not at all.
together.
We're not.
Not at
So
all.
you got to leave room for growth
That's right.
and rediscovery, of oneself. We actually say, because there was a period in our marriage where we got it all wrong. We were doing everything wrong.
You're not the only one.
Everything the
Not
church says is wrong, everything the therapist says is wrong, everything was wrong. But what held us together was we genuinely loved one another and wanted to work to be better people for the other person. And so we refer to that as our first marriage, thank you.
Right.
We're in our second marriage. But
I like that.
Yeah, but we had to define rules as well to govern by, like, we won't say when we argue, you always, you never.
Or you never.
Always and never
Correct.
are words that make somebody feel like, listen, you don't appreciate me. I tried then.
That's true.
Right?
And on top of that, because you're talking about yelling, silence, etc., it's not about what you say, it's how it's said
How
and the
it's-
timing,
It's
right?
so
It makes a big difference from, hey, can you close the door versus, can you close the goddamn door? It changes the dynamic.
dynamic
So
of it.
that's been a big thing for us to where it's like, it's not what you said, it's how you said it to me.
That's kind of me, though.
Well, one thing,
That was what I had to work on.
one thing we've definitely been intentional about is how we speak to each other.
Yes.
Your words have power, whether you know it.
Oh, yeah.
The words have
Big
power
time.
to make or break a relationship, a marriage. Early on with us, I often tell the story about, I call it the lights out story. I don't know why, when your lights are off, and we get home and my lights were off, I don't know why I flipped the switch like everybody else's lights were off and I flicking the light like they were on. The lights had got turned off because we couldn't pay the bill. So I sit on the bed, and this is dead of winter, mind you. Dead of winter, I'm sitting there, and I'm just tearing myself apart. You are a sorry excuse for a man. You are worth. You can't even keep your lights on for your family. You are terrible. She took that. She could have taken that opportunity to say, right, it's cold in here, and we're in the dark.
And we got this new babe.
New baby. She didn't. She took time to pour into me in the dark at a time when I'm killing myself, basically. She took the time and say, when you can do better, I know you're gonna do better. She didn't take that time to beat me up. She took that time to build me up. And what that did for me is lit a fire in me to
Listen.
serve her. When I tell you, even now, we built an add-on to our house, and I put so many lights in the place, because I promise you'll never
That's
be able
enough. That's enough.
We had an argument about how many lights I wanted in the house, because I promised her I will never have you in the dark again. And so now I got lights outside. You walk up to everything light up.
But I saw potential in him. Even though we didn't have anything in the beginning, everything we have, we've built together. But I saw potential in David. And it's like, I don't know, but it's just like I just felt it. And the Lord did just that. That I saw, my intuition, I mean, he's fulfilled. He's made every dream come true that I wanted to happen. He's made it happen for me.
Listen, you know what?
Can I touch on that
Yes,
real quick?
baby.
Because you say made it happen. Outside looking in, big fame, celebrity couple. Because in some cases, when it comes to a man, one being poured into, we're gonna give you the world. You set a fire to us. You say something nice to us on Monday, we're gonna do something for a whole year. That's how much it lasts. However, on the other side, because you look at the careers, outsider looking in, they go, Tammy is doing this, Tammy's doing this, Tammy's doing this, Tammy's doing this. What Dave doing, right?
He's setting all that up.
Exactly.
He set all that up. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here, Mike.
Exactly.
Because he pushed me even to become an artist. After, doing background singing, doing the things with the plays, I was fighting him. He was like, he said, you world class, Tam. He said, you deserve to be heard. And thank you so much.
Yes.
And I was like, I ain't doing it. I was afraid. So my fear was holding me captive.
Yes.
And he was like, no. I was like, we ain't got the money to do this. We don't have
Don't worry
money to
about
do
it. I'll figure it out.
And I mean, it's like he just took them horses and I invisible horses, and he just took the reins and he just took off with it.
Yeah.
And so that has made me just love him even more. How he's pushed us, he's pushed my family. It's like things that are happening for us. If it wasn't for his vision for our family, we would not be the Manns.
Yes.
I call it the duck syndrome. You ever look at on top of a water?
Yes, he does.
You see the duck, how smooth
Yeah.
he glides across the water? Take a look under the water and see what's happening. The duck the feet are just doing this.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with being that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because,
Yes.
it's like Tamela Mann, Grammy Award winner. I sit back like, great.
And that's why when I do receive award and stuff, it's like I'm crying because I want him to be right there with me. They may say Tamela, but it's both of us. Everything we've done,
Yes.
it's together. So I want people to always know that we are a unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are together force, and I mean, we're better together.
Exactly.
I mean, everything we have is together.
I
And
want to
we say that all the time too, because I say that because I see you. You feel what I'm saying? Because outsiders looking in, they think in any couple or any relationship where one is doing better, if it's the man or the woman, that it's only that one person. It's a union with one common goal, right, for the entire household. And for us, it's like, I don't care whose name is on it. I don't care whose face is on it.
Just so the last
at the end
name
of the
spelled
day,
right on the check.
Yeah.
But
it
I'm
takes,
glad
but
you
it takes
touched on
both.
that.
I feel like-
But you got to know. So we're like you guys on TV. Folks see the whole. They see the glory. They don't necessarily know the story.
That's right.
And so years before there was a Married to Real Estate, I hosted like 6 other television shows. Mike was there.
Yes.
The network only wanted me. At that point, they didn't necessarily see the vision with a black couple, fixing houses, but it was always Egypt and Mike. When I hosted Flipping Virgins, when I was doing Property Virgins, Mike was there. Yeah. Mike was gassing up the car that I had to drive on camera. He was packing up the tools that I had to get the shot. And if I didn't know what I was doing with said power tool, Mike would step in, baby, you got to actually turn like this so you look convincing on camera. He was there the whole time. And I used to say, turn the cameras around. Turn the cameras, this is the real show. Here, turn the cameras around. And they didn't see it. So we saw it, we created it, we shot it, we pitched it. It was a hit, 19 million viewers. Like we knew it, we saw it the whole time.
Yeah.
But even in that, there were folks who were trying to break us apart and say, like, Egypt, you're the star. And I'm like, no, there is no star of our show, our family, our business.
And that's us. I'm cool with her shine because we both.
I ain't.
The great thing is,
I want us together.
Yeah,
the
I
great
hear you.
thing
I
is
hear you.
we get to operate in each other's world. Now, when it
Yes.
comes to acting,
Yes.
it's David doing his thing. That's my thing.
Right.
When it comes to singing, I'll stand behind her, shoo wop de wop, and do all of that. And we get a chance to operate in each other's world, and I'm okay. Like when she's doing an award show, I want to disappear in the back. It's her telling me, get over here. And
Yeah.
I'm just like cool with just like being in the back. Like, no, you'll see me sometime on these red carpets. I'll be done disappeared in the crowd. She's like, where you go? That's your shine.
But I want us to share it. I don't know. To me, it defeats the enemy, so he can't. It's
Yes.
so we can't raise his
Exactly.
head up
Exactly.
and say this is about me, and this is about you. It's like, but we realize though, because like now my look has changed. So when people see
Oh, I
David,
done been cheating so
missed,
much.
He Mr. Brown.
Uh-huh.
So people come and they was like, I want to get a picture. I just step back and just
Let me fix that for the sound bite.
go ahead and get
Right.
For the cheat. I've been cheating so much because her look has drastically changed. We were in the Bahamas shooting a movie, and some ladies walked by and looked at her, and then pulled me to the side and said, "Where is your wife?"
What?
And I say, "She's right here."
checked you for me, baby. Check.
She's changed, but
I
you
say-
still know this is Miss Tamela Mann. I mean, you would not.
I told that lady, I said, you was gonna take her for me, sister?
I said,
She
y'all
was like,
was-
yes, honey, we had you. I said, thank you, girl.
I said, "Y'all was about to snitch."
Rapping. Yes.
But I really want. We're able, and thank God, to be able to share the light together and what we do with his comedy, and then us coming together with music and me doing music and all those things. But it's like we're not jealous of each other, where we push each other when it's that time for that person. It's like it's just a great feeling to have that you have someone that you love supporting you and pushing you,
Yes.
and it's not a war, it's not a fight. It's
And
like it comes easy for it to happen.
All of this stems from her pouring into me that day.
That's what I was trying to get to.
When it was time for her to do a project, she was like, "I'm not a solo artist. I'm not going to do that." But I remember when she poured into me there, it was time for me to pour into her, like, you are world class at this. You should do this. She told me all the reasons why she shouldn't be a solo artist. And I said, these are all the reasons you should. Then she gave me all the excuses. We don't have the money. I said, you let me worry about that. We don't have songs. I'll get somebody to write songs. Let me do this. And so even the night that, this is how the enemy works. The night that we were going to do the live recording, after I got her to say yes, we got the money, we got the songs, she couldn't talk the day of rehearsals. Could not talk.
Lost her voice.
Lost her voice. So I'm like, just give me enough footage to shoot, and we'll go back and you can just sing it in the studio. When she opened her mouth, when the audience, they
I was
called,
drinking blessed all and everything.
she was.
I was down in the Tammy, girl. I was like, woo, help me, Holy Ghost. But the Lord came through. When I tell you the Lord will come through
That was
when
one
you
of
need
the
it.
best recordings that she ever
Yes,
had.
they will.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, we got some rapid fire questions, and then we're gonna let the audience ask
Okay,
you guys
cool.
some questions too. Who said "I love you" first?
Me.
Wait a minute, you just lied. Who said "I love you" first?
No, you didn't say it first.
Dear, you wouldn't even say it because your sister with her ratchet self told her, don't say "I love you" to a man.
Well, no, because it was like you don't say it first, so they won't take advantage of
Yes.
it.
So who said "I love
So
you"
who said it first?
But once it really,
I did.
that wasn't right.
Okay, here you go.
I give
Who
it.
is
You might have
more,
felt it first.
who is more likely to apologize first after
Me.
an argument?
Now, it is her. It is
Okay.
her. Now,
too.
now
Why
with
I'm
that,
saying
can
so-
I
Why am I
give it?
saying it so hard in here? Me.
I get it, but I told her an apology without we doing something to not go back and do that same thing is nothing but words.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
have to be able to go and say, listen, this is why we found ourselves.
I had to learn that. That's a
Yeah.
part of the learning process over the years to really explain why I'm saying I'm sorry. Because sometimes, but at first I would just apologize because I just don't like I don't like to feel any tension,
didn't like conflict.
with people. That's just not me. I learned that from my mother. My mother was really, truly a peacemaker. So I'm not used to conflict, but I've changed a little bit with menopause.
Oh,
Menopause changed.
help us, Lord Jesus.
It did. It made me more boisterous. Where I was very passive for years,
Oh.
she not there no more.
Did you not recognize her when the menopause button came on?
The thing about me is she could change an eyelash, and I know
He
I
pay
notice
attention. He has-
everything.
yeah.
I know if the booty cheek is out of line. I know. I know everything. So
ugly.
menopause, I've been leaving my socks in the floor for 25 years, 30 years. And she said, babe, can you get the socks up out of the floor, please? That's before menopause. Menopause come, I got the socks in the floor. You better get them socks up out of the floor before I kill you. What in the?
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
You're not alone.
My voice don't even get there.
You are not alone.
I wanted to know so much. I read an entire book. I know way too much about menopause. I read an entire book on
did.
menopause.
Took the initiative.
So you know what to expect next?
I know what to expect. I know when to get out of the way.
But what's the stage after the Hulk voice?
Then it gets sweet again. You never know who you gonna get.
Then he called me. He told me, you a black widow.
You done made love to me. Now you want to kill me.
Before we open up the floors to the questions, I just want to touch on, even though it was hilarious, the things you just said is that in a lot of marriages, it's not just about you getting with this person. When you get into a relationship, you're getting with their past traumas, how they grew up, what they did not grow up with, the tools that they lack.
Their family.
I was finna say, when you blend it, you get both sides.
All of that. And the thing about a family in marriage is that you create 3 families, not just 2. Her family, his family, and now your family, a family unit that you got to keep intact. We can't keep running to mom or dad or so-and-so, taking all that business to them because their mind might change and you two over here doing just fine. So now you got all this outside energy changing up that household.
You remember that
created.
next time your mom calls and tells you she needs to fix something in the house and we still got unfinished projects all around
Can I
the
add?
house. See, the thing about being married to a contractor is the project is never done.
Well,
if you stop giving me my honey-do list, that's up to about 100 projects right now. We be all right.
Let me just tell y'all something real quick.
Let me tell you
She had
something.
one
She will give me a
squeak-
project and then she will change the project the next week and say do it
One squeak in
again.
the floor. Next thing I know, I come home and all the floorboards are ripped up.
So-
we had one squeak in the floor.
He's
can
trying.
imagine.
Can I add one more dynamic
Yes, you
to
can.
that?
Yes.
But even blending family,
Yes.
when you blended family, because
That's
we're a
another
blended
part.
family.
Yes.
So we're a blended family, so we even added that dynamic. So now you have to figure out how to blend. A blended family should be so blended that nobody from the outside can see where the blend starts and the blend ends. You should be that blended.
Yes.
You should be able to sit at a table. If you come and sit at our table, you wouldn't know which you would get. Okay, well, are you? No. It should be that blended to where
Yes.
nobody can tell. Now, there's some steps to getting there. And this is another thing that I recognize with her is how she was able to blend our family. Because we had an instance, you're trying to figure out, what do I call you? Do I call you mommy? Do I call you stepmommy? She introduced our daughter.
As I said, this is my stepdaughter, and she was 8 at the time. This was Portia, the baby that I was there when she was born. And we got in the car, we left. She said, Mama, next time you introduce me, don't introduce me as your stepdaughter. Just introduce me as your daughter. When I tell you it crushed me, it changed my everything.
Yes.
So now when I'm talking to people and they say they have step, and I explain that to them, because you want everybody to feel a part.
Yes.
You want the kids to feel like they're a part and not separate.
Yeah. I came into Simone's life when she was 3, and I'd never been so nervous around a child in my life.
Yeah.
She had eyes that could look through your soul, and it was funny that I was intimidated by a 3-year-old, and I would tell him, I don't think she likes me. She's looking at me funny.
She the way she was doing
But I love her. I'm so nice to her. I took her to the picnic. But when I tell you that I am so proud of her. I love her so much. She's mine. And but her mom is still very much in her life. And so obviously it's that tricky thing where you don't want to overstep. You want to love on them, but you got to leave space because you know that's their relationship. But I call her, this is my bonus baby.
It is.
My bonus, not step, this is my bonus baby.
Well, she just my
you know?
daughter. They just my daughter.
We just our
Just
kids.
country. They just my daughter.
My daughter. That's my daughter.
We're going to bonus this to the audience. Anybody have a question?
Okay, yes. You guys, where's the microphone?
Right there.
Right
Oh,
there in the middle. Okay.
Oh, y'all
And everybody, it's like
Oh, y'all just sitting there. Y'all scared to do. Who
Right
going to
here,
break the
right.
ice?
She'll break that.
First of all, let me just say you
Sound like you about to testify. First, giving
I
up to the
am.
Lord, who is my head of my
the
life.
head of my life. As a woman who has been previously married, this is a breath of fresh air. Because there are so many times, especially when you get married later in life, that you don't get the same opportunity as you all have had to, be with somebody for that long. So you're really coming with those traumas, those experiences that are not meshing. And what I wanted to ask you, as I do desire to be married again because I believe in the sanctity of it, God blessed me, I'm an amazing wife. I know that I am, and I deserve an amazing husband. As I am, really starting to think about moving back into the dating world, what advice would you give me? Because my heart is not completely open yet. Even it's going on 4 years. Because I spent 4 years working with God before I even said I'm going to step into another relationship. So as I get ready, I'm preparing myself. What advice would you give me to be prepared?
Be specific in your prayer.
Yeah.
Be so specific in what you are asking, but also pray for discernment. It's very important. And then wait on him. There was a point in my life where, I was dating all the wrong kind of guys, and I would go back to God when it didn't work out. Like, God, why did you put him in my... And he was like, I didn't do that, you did that. You didn't wait on me. You thought you knew better. Be specific, and then remember, fear and faith can't exist in the same space. And so if we really have faith that he's going to do what he said he's going to do, then you got to sit still in that and trust. That's the hard part. Often we want to take the bull by the horns and try to, make somebody fit when they don't fit.
Right.
You're scared to date.
She's afraid to date.
Can I tell you this? So often in marriage, and somebody get a divorce, they view themselves as damaged goods because we in society have made people that have divorced believe that they're damaged goods. I will tell you today, I can look you right in your eye and tell you, you are not damaged goods. And this is one thing that I tell how you find that perfect one, that perfect person. The list. There's a list. So take a list. I want you to make a list. When you get home, make your list. Write everything that you want on that list. Write everything you want. You want the credit score to be good. I want it to be this. I want you to do that. Make a good list. Be specific. Like you say, be specific. Make a list and become the list.
Ooh, that's the part.
Become the list. Because a lot of times we ask people to become something that we won't become ourselves. I want somebody with an 800 credit score, but mine is 200.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah. I want him. He got to be.
Together, you're 600.
Right.
My math ain't mathing. But yeah.
Go ahead.
And I would just say, make sure that you're healed. Just make sure that your heart and your mind is healed. So whatever it is that you need to fix, ask the Lord to fix you first.
Yeah.
So you won't take that over into something else.
Yeah.
Because a lot
You
of
need
times...
a tissue in the front. You need a tissue, baby. Anybody got a tissue? That Tamela, that was a good one.
Yeah. In addition to all of that, because that was all good, you hear people say, yeah, I'm single, but are you available? Right? You said you've been healing throughout this whole process, and it's just like Tamela said, you don't want to bring any of that to the next person, and you don't want to be out here searching because you're trying to fill a void, right? I just need somebody because I'm alone at night, or my girls are doing this, and that's not what you need to be seeking, because now you're going to show up not whole, not available, not the true person that you want to be, because the first thing you said was, I'm a good wife. So you've already claimed that, right? Your Boaz is waiting for you to show up whole, right? So Don't try to rush the process. You've been through it. Get completely healed before you bring that to somebody else.
And let him find you.
Yes.
Because he that finds. Yeah. You know the rest.
I love that.
But don't do this either, though, because here's what I've seen a lot of women do is, they hide themselves away all day, every day. They don't ever go out anymore. They don't want to do anything,
Right.
and then they expect to be seen at home in a room.
He gonna find me.
He gonna find me.
In the mirror watching
Girl, you ain't
Tyler
been-
Perry.
You ain't been out the house in 2 years.
Yeah, you do gotta go out. Just keep
He
living.
just going to find me on Instagram.
Keep living. Make yourself. I say make yourself happy first.
Yes.
Make yourself happy first by loving you and taking care of you, and then everything else will be added. You lift
Yeah.
him up, everything else will be added in the end.
I heard a group of men. I had an opportunity to kind of sit in the back of a room where men were doing a panel, which is interesting. Sneak into one of those, ladies. But what the one thing they were all saying is essentially they love a happy woman. And in my mind, they were like, oh, we love, a woman who's soft and who's happy. And I was, first, the response was, well, we can be soft, and we can rest in our femininity when you rise in your masculinity. That was me being, stubborn, me. And then, but I really started to understand what they meant by a happy woman, really a happy spirit. And it's just not about a woman. People are attracted to those who are grateful, who are full of joy, who have healed, who in their soul shine because you can see things are right with them. They've gotten into alignment. So when you say do the work on yourself first, figure out what do you enjoy? What do you love? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? You'll be surprised how many people can't even answer those questions anymore.
Here's the thing, too, that I heard you say, that I heard when you said that, is the fact that, again, that trying to get out there because everybody else is doing that FOMO, fear of missing out, right? To where you don't get rooted. You've shed, and that phoenix aspect that my wife does a lot is where you crumble, and then you rebuild, and you come back to life like the phoenix again and rise again. But it's going to show up if you approach every relationship with what happened. Right? Somebody might say something and it might be a trigger. And you're like, oh, I'm done with this. Like everybody you keep meeting, it's like, oh, I'm done with this. Nobody has a chance because you haven't healed yourself. So don't bring that out there to the world because the happiness, because for men, we don't take a lot. You look good, you smell good, you smile. Oh my gosh, she's a winner. She's a winner.
Yeah.
But then when we feel that animosity, that energy, like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? So you might not even realize it, but it could be all over you from whatever happened in the past.
All right, I got a question for you guys. What's the one thing you still do today that keeps your marriage fun?
We make time for each other. So we
know,
kind of
one thing we do today.
we'll still away.
I'm gonna tell you something funny we did the other day. We were out in the front fishing. I'm gonna put the video out because you.
Y'all fish? What do you catch?
She caught a big bass in the
You
front.
caught a bass.
Well, I caught a bass.
I just took it off
She
the
was
hook.
taking it off the hook, and it was just cool. I was just like, it's just cool. We just still at this age, just enjoying each other's company, doing nothing. Just in the front yard fishing. Here, you take it off, and we're just laughing because she didn't want to touch the fish, but she wanted to take it off the hook.
I wasn't prepared.
Huh? So she managed
was
to
watching.
take it off the hook without touching it.
I was watching. I just pushed him on it.
She got
I pushed him back in the water. But I like that. I mean, we're very country, but I think we just sit and just really, it's weird, but y'all, we can wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, just laying there, that we've been doing since the beginning, and we just start talking in the bed.
Or we'll do something stupid like this.
It's the weirdest
It's the
stuff.
weirdest thing. You'll wake up at 3 in the morning and just
bust
go.
out laughing. We just bust out laughing.
Go back to sleep.
But I like him. I mean, we really do enjoy each other's company with the nothing.
I wake up 3 in the morning and I got your thumb in my mouth. Like it just.
Because you were snoring. Listen,
And see,
turn over. Look, you're on your back too much. Go and turn over.
I'll just push him. If he gets the snoring too loud, I was like,
the crazy thing is we've had the opportunity to, and Tam often tells a story about her as a teenager dumpster diving. And for those of you that don't know what dumpster diving is, you actually had to get food out of the dumpster, clean it off, take it home and put it in the refrigerator and eat it. And the thing is, she's gone from that. We've been able to dine wherever we want. But you know what we enjoy the most? Is just sitting maybe and enjoying just a 99-cent burger or a piece of chicken, just sitting up, just talking to each other. And that's the joy of us. Like I say, we'll start talking and we'll forget, like sometimes we've been doing an interview. We've been on interviews and it's been like.
We took over the interview. We started asking each other.
We
"So
start
what you
talking to
think
each other.
What you think about?"
So dude, we got to
Oh
stop
my
that.
gosh.
I know we had another question right here. Where's she at?
Hi.
Hi.
It's so nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
I'm enjoying the panel. But I have a question. I have been in charge of my life for so long, and I'm single, never been married, no kids, any of that, which is not a problem. But when you believe that you found your person, and I think I found my person, but I'm just wondering, how do you behave when you've managed the finances, when you've done everything on your own, and all of a sudden this person is introduced in your life? I'm 49, I'm not in my 20s, so at this age, how do you allow a male to lead you when you're an alpha female?
Is that your person right there?
Look the way he's looking at her.
And then your mama kept pointing.
Hi.
Your mama gave him up.
Well,
He looking at her.
congratulations.
He looking like, yeah, this is me.
This is my person.
Why is she talking like I ain't in the room?
Right.
Well, she was trying not to put him on Front Street,
Right. You know.
but y'all did it to her.
Because, and I didn't say anything because nobody knows, but this been
They know now.
us.
So
Put the camera on him.
how long y'all been dating, may I ask?
We went on our first date Tuesday.
Oh, so y'all just started.
Yes, but I think at our age, you don't have to, you're not 20, so you kind of know what you want.
Okay.
It doesn't take years and months to know, like, if you have a good person in front of you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can
So
kind
3
of
days.
discern,
Boy, he
I don't
must be
smoke,
good.
but I need a cigarette after that one.
He must be good.
But I mean, go ahead, babe. I'm gonna let babe answer that. Go ahead.
3 days, that's a bad nigga that one. I'm sorry. I be forgetting where I am sometimes.
You supposed to,
Yeah.
you supposed to think
I
it.
said first dates.
She said date. She didn't say they did nothing.
I'm just saying, we're working on it.
His words was good. He had some good talk.
He is.
He had some real good talk.
Go ahead, brother. What you got to say? What you got to
I
say?
will say, in a relationship like that, and this is all seriousness, you talking about how do I give over like my finances and doing this and that. Know your strengths. Like we know our strengths and our weaknesses in marriage.
Yeah,
Okay,
let him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't prep me for this question. So, I'm like, so can you give her some feedback? Like, prep the guy.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna-
you're prep. We're
He
prepping.
about to help you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
like
sir.
for us,
That's so
30,
sweet.
38 years in, I know the strength. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And when it comes to finances, and you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest, like, I'm not really that good with the finances. You take them. But there are different reasons. Like when we go into a business.
Because in the beginning, I was
Yeah,
handling
she was dealing. But as it grew, I knew I started to be able to manage it a little more. Now, when we go into a business meeting, we have different roles when we go into a business meeting. Her job is not to sit in the business meeting to crunch numbers. That's not why she's there. Her job in the business meeting is to discern, are we supposed to do business with you? Because if either one of our deals are off, me crunching the numbers, trying to make sure the negotiations is right, if we're doing business with the wrong person, which I go to her and say, how do you feel? Spiritually, how do you feel about this joker? And if she says no, get up and run. I can tell you, I haven't always taken that advice. I did one time. I said, you just overreacting, give it a chance. She said, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. It did. And I learned to let her strength is to sit and just discern the room. Right there. No, yes, no. And just that, so I said all that to say, we have to learn the strengths and weaknesses and be honest with ourselves what the strengths and weaknesses are. You said finances and letting go of some things. You have to know what you're good at, what he's good at, Y'all got to get good at knowing each other. That's the
Yeah,
good
so,
ed.
so y'all do need to just sit down and just really talk the things through. And it may take, it may not take a long time.
It's gonna take longer than 3 days.
But longer than I didn't say that, but they just started. But
Oh, that's when they did their
But
first date.
also, like, truly, I want to, in their defense, there are many couples that we've met who say, we knew on the first date.
Yeah.
We knew on the first date. Or we had a first date, like us, we had a first date that never ended. Like he was my man by week 2.
Y'all had love at first sight.
Yes, but mind you, we had to meet each other.
So
3
let's answer that
times
question first. Yes, the first day I saw her, I knew it was my wife.
Was
I
it love
saw
at
her-
first sight?
When I looked in his eyes, he was home for me. He was home.
Well,
But
I
it
knew
still
I liked
took
you
us.
right off. I knew I liked you right off.
I knew I liked you. It took us more than 6 months, almost a year though, to finally go on that first date because we just kept bumping into one another. And then you came and worked on that house.
Oh, see, you told that story all wrong. And they like, what? Wait, the calculation and calculating. But yes, I get what you're saying. 'Cause the beginning, the first day I saw her, yes, I knew that was my wife. What happened was then we kept meeting 6 months in between, not realizing, well, she didn't realize I was the same guy. So it was like a divine intervention. We kept meeting each other.
What
But
you mean she didn't know you was the same guy? Were you
So
seeing
6 months
your look or
later,
something?
The
6
second
months
time,
later-
the second time,
He had dreads or
He was on a float. No, he took off his shirt and he was covered in baby oil DJing up on a float. I didn't see
New
his
York City
face.
Puerto Rican Day Parade.
I
Okay,
didn't
so
look
you
at his
far- it
face.
was
I
far
was
away.
belly button level.
Yes.
And so no, until he
So his chest said, "Woo."
he'd been talking to me for 4 minutes before I looked at his face at that point. So the second time I didn't know. That's really it. But anyway, I will tell you, we knew instantly.
Okay.
When we're honest with each other and we sit back and have that pillow talk, we knew since day one. It was just a magical connection. So, but I would be careful and play it slow. Yeah.
Just get to know each other. And with me, it wasn't love at first sight. I grew in love with her.
But I knew I liked you. Though.
Who
I just
can't?
had to wait.
You had to wait. Why? Because she knew what she was getting into.
I knew what I saw.
Right.
So I just had to wait till you calm down.
Right. And she said that because I told her, I said, like, look.
They had play in there.
I had plenty of play in me. But when I knew that once I encountered a woman like her, everything else is going to have to go away. So I started like, girl, I'm about to hook up. You better come get this last little shot because I'm going to be off the market forever.
Hold on. I need the woman to answer her question, though. We went around the corner, around the block up. The specific of what she said of being an alpha woman.
Yeah.
How does she allow another person to come into her life at this age and change it all up?
It's gonna, cause like she was saying, Egypt was saying earlier, we have even changed. So it's like it's gonna take some time, but you're gonna have to sit down when y'all just kind of talk the things out of roles and say if you're strong in that point, cause then you'll find out. He handles his bills and you handle your bills, but he may be better. It's just, you're going to have to sit down and just go almost line by line to find those things out about each other. Because it's just going to take time. That's all.
I'll tell you, I was 28 when I first met him, 36 by the time I really allowed him to love me. Think about how long that is. We were already married before I really allowed him to love me. And what I meant by that, there's a covering. We as women, we are designed to be our husband's helpmate. A lot of us struggle with that, especially when we've been alone and built a life for ourselves. That what happens is we start building walls around ourselves and nobody can get in. So you're going to have to start taking that wall down brick by brick and making room if what you truly want is a partner. Someone in your life, because the man's gonna show up and say, well, what is there left for me to do? What do you, can I open your door, please? Can I pay this bill, please? If you're like, no, I got it, then they feel like, well, then you really don't need me. Right. And do you want me? So that was something I struggled with for a very long time. And part of it came from past wounds, folks letting you down and you just saying, I'm just never going to let the reins go again. And there's a problem when you close yourself off like that. You don't let anything in or out.
Yeah.
So you're giving off signals that I can't be loved. I'm not lovable. So you just
Then
For
you
the
throw.
breaking
longest,
that wall.
for the longest, I dealt with past relationships in our relationship, meaning I constantly reminding her, I'm not them. I am not them. And in the back of her mind, she's like, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for the other shoe to drop. To the alpha part, though, just because you have someone come into your life doesn't mean you have to change who you are alpha-wise. Just don't bring it home to where you treat him like he works for you. You understand what I'm saying?
And
You
Mike,
can still be strong, you can still be all of that, but when you get home, you don't have to be that to him.
I think that's because we've gotten this dreaded word that we use during the marriage, the vows, submit.
Ooh,
Ooh, it got quiet.
that's a whole nother pan.
That's a whole nother. But see, we've taken that totally wrong. Men, and I will say men, I'm a man, I can say it. We've taken that word into mean do what I say.
Correct.
Do what I say do. That's not what that means.
Not at all.
That's not to you. There has to be a submission to God
Yes,
before anybody
yes,
ever
yes,
submit.
Yes.
It's easy for her to submit is to come up under something. It's easy for her to come up under you if you're submitted and coming up under the Lord's guidance.
Yes.
See, we forget that, and it's also you submitting to her as well, coming up under.
Yes.
Yeah. So we forget that when we're saying that vows. We think sometimes men we just think
It's
you
just
submit
one-
to me
one
and do what
side.
I say
Right.
do. No,
It's one to another.
because if I'm required to love her like Christ has loved the church, do you know what Christ did for the church?
Ooh. Yes.
When you think about that, are you willing to really love her like he loved him?
That's that agape
Like he
love.
loved us. Yeah.
agape
So we're
love.
going to end it on this, right on that statement. There's 3 B's in marriage, a strong marriage. Becoming more like Christ, becoming, building to be better, and bettering. Those 3 B's make it, I can elaborate on them, but building, becoming more like Christ, and bettering, those 3 make a strong marriage. And we about to submit to this time that we got to close out on.
Submission.
And right now, before we leave, we always leave this podcast with one to go on, one to grow on, and we leave the audience with that gem, that nugget to say, okay, I'm gonna use that, or I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket for when I'm having a hard time, or if I just need a pick me up. What would be that thing you
One
need
to go on, one to grow on.
Well, my thing I would share is to always in your relationship try to outdo each other, doing for each other.
Oh,
Nothing goes lacking or wanting because you're getting the things that you want and you're getting the things you need. He's getting what he needs and what he wants as well.
Yes.
So everybody is happy because things are being taken care of. That's mine. What's
Okay.
yours, babe?
Wow, that was good. you took all the meat off the bones. For me, what I've always tried to do is make sure what I did to get her, I continue to do to keep her. Ooh. Through the years, I've made sure that I'm intentional about her. We have kids. I love my kids. I love them dearly.
Yes.
But they know they come a distant second when it comes to her. Because we'll put a lot into our kids, make sure the kids are good. I love them. But I got to make sure that when they're gone, because now they're gone, and a lot of times the kids are gone and you're sitting looking at each other now,
'Cause you
we
don't
got to
know
get to
him.
know each other.
Yes.
So make sure you're intentional about you two. And the kids, they're going to be all right. We love them, but bye.
what's your good go on?
One to go on, one to grow
Yeah,
on.
what's yours?
Keep God in the middle. We mess up when we stop praying, when we stop praying together and covering one another. Keep him in the middle, and when in doubt and when in fear, cast it at his feet.
Amen.
Amen.
I don't know if you noticed, but we all have been smiling and laughing and joking. What did we say, 38?
38.
38 years, 23 years. We like each other,
Yes.
okay? One of the biggest things for me, I'm telling you, and we've said it without saying it, but continue to keep the I like you flowing heavy so that the I love you is that much stronger. And with that, keep having fun.
That's good.
Fun and like. 2 little words that people overlook. They think, oh, I love them. Oh, they sexy. Oh, we got all this money. I guarantee you, I don't care how much money you have, how good that person look. If you don't like them,
Come on.
it ain't gonna matter. You're gonna fall out of love with them real quick.
You so sexy when you in your Confucius mode.
Right.
You so sexy. But all right, so here we
Alhamdulillah.
go, guys. Tyler Perry's assisted living hit album, Live, Breathe, Fight, in their book, Us Against the World. We love y'all. Y'all are
Yeah.
such an inspiration.
Thank you
David
so
Tamela
much.
Mann.
This episode is brought to you by Spruce, the new weed and grass killer, giving you visible results in just an hour. 9 simple ingredients, and it's safe to use around people and pets when used as directed, which is why I trust it.
We love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's
Come to
right.
Money
Love you.
Podcast.
Thank you, everybody.
Big shout out to Tammy Franklin.
That was fun.
Dee
Dee
McGuire.
McGuire.
Mike, Egypt, we had a super great time.
Glad.
You know you're having a good time when you have to look at the clock and say, oh my God.
We gotta get
We
out.
gotta get out of here. We've had too much of a good
Marriage
time.
and money, come
Yeah.
on. Podcast, we enjoyed it. Thank you. Have us back. We gotta come to another
We
city.
gotta come back.